Ladies and gentlemen, the Diboll Lumberjack Band will play your national anthem.
Now we're live. Hey everybody, this is Keith Whitman. We're starting off with a little onside kick here in Diboll. And sorry for the late start. We're kind of in a little rush today as we have had to do a little bit of a loop-to-loop here to get a spot in the stands. Christian's here with me, but yeah, we've had a little weirdness going on as where we're going to be and all the fun things going on here in Diboll. But we are bringing you Friday Night Football on NetSN as the Rusk Eagles are visiting the Diboll Lumberjacks, and we've got things going as Rusk has the ball to start things off. And a fumble on the snap, and he is hit behind the line of scrimmage as he fumbles the snap, and not a good start for the offense there, Christian.
Carlos Sanchez, probably the best hitter on Diboll's team.
And not what you want to see when you're coming right off to start off here in visiting territory as they go second down and about 15. We're glad that you're with us here on NetSN. There they go, snap up the middle. That's going to be number 18. Lane. There's laundry on the field. So we are just like we were in Kaufman. We're out in the stands. Had to make some room so
amongst the people.
We had to make room for the coaches so they could have a place to be in the stands. And we don't mind. We do what we can here at NetSN for the people.
Illegal formation against the Eagles, and that penalty is declined.
So a little illegal formation on the Rusk side of the ball there, Christian.
And it really should have been called a legal shift.
Either way, wasn't what you wanted to see. Handoff to Lane up the middle, and he gets stuffed a little bit yard past the line of scrimmage. And looks like the Carlos Sanchez for the Lumberjacks sends him backwards. So that'll bring up fourth down on this first drive for the Eagles. Not what you want to see on your first drive, and that'll bring the punt team and Latavian Forney back deep for the Lumberjacks.
And see, 2 weeks ago we saw Diboll play Madisonville. They were really, really good despite a loss on defense.
And a good punt. Takes a good Rusk bounce down by the 10-yard line, deep in Lumberjack territory, and that's where it's going to end up. So we'll take a short break as wait for the offense to come out. We'll be right back.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
And we're back. Diboll takes their first snaps. Braden Wilson looks like he is the senior quarterback. He'll take a throw to the outside, has a wide open receiver in Michael Mosley. And Mosley's going to get hit and rocked. He has nowhere to go, and a great job by the defense.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage by a host of Eagles.
And Jaden Miller, who was phenomenal in the secondary last week.
Loss of 2 on the play to bring up second down and 12.
So loss of 2, 12 yards to go, second down. There's the snap, and it's a fumble into the end zone. And Wilson tries to get it out and finds a wide open receiver.
Jaden Miller.
To Jaden Miller, you're right.
It's complete. For number 1, Jaden Miller. And the ball will be marked at the 21-yard line. And that's enough yardage for a Lumberjack. Touchdown.
So it'll be a first down and 10 to go from the 20-yard line, excuse me, for the Lumberjacks. And a handoff up the middle. Who was that, Christian?
That was Michael Mosley.
Ball down on the play by Arthur Hill. Gain of 6. It'll bring up second down and 4.
So second down, 4 yards to go.
Oh, man.
Gallagher on the carry for the Lumberjacks. Anderson on the stop. It'll bring up third down and 2.
Let's see if Braden Wilson can get the ball through the air. Look at Diboll this year. They're very short on receivers.
Gallagher on the carry once again. And he's going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
So a gain of a few. It's going to be third down and 3.
Lumberjacks.
And they're going to bring a whole new team out, looks like. It's kind of like a hockey team doing a switch there.
Wilson at the punt for the
So,
Lumberjacks.
oh, that's going to be, whoa. Are we on a third down? Is it fourth down?
It's actually fourth.
Okay, there's fourth down. I was looking at the guys there. So a fourth down, a good job by the Rusk defense to cause that fourth down. Rusk players better get out of the way. So Rusk will get the ball back as they cause a fourth down punt.
It'll be first and 10 for the Eagles.
And first and 10 in their own territory, about the 44-yard line. That's where they'll take over. As today's game's brought to you by Randy Garner, Texas Farm Bureau. We're glad that you're joining us. If you are watching, go ahead and chat with us. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know where you're watching from. First down and 10. Man in motion. Handoff up the middle of the lane. Lane goes to the outside, off the outside corner, and gets brought down. Doesn't quite get. He tries to bubble back out.
For the Lumberjacks. Drew Lane on the carry.
And I believe that was Latavian Forney,
It'll bring up second down.
number
11.
4 in the safety position, or cornerback. Yeah, safety position that comes up.
Was actually the starting running back,
Yeah.
or was supposed to be.
And those of you who are watching, you can kind of tell we are out amongst the crowd and the band. Here's Stearns with the throw underneath and a good pass to Tumblin. And Tumblin does get enough for the first down for the Eagles. And a good play with 6:52 left in the first quarter, as this one is going pretty fast here in Diboll so far, knock on wood. So first and 10 for the Eagles, their first down, and a little fumble on the return, or the exchange, excuse me, and Lane tries to get going, but can't because he had number 57, Christopher Patlin, all over him, and he couldn't go anywhere. Loss of about 2, it'll be second down and 12. And the Eagles looking over, no huddle offense, they're looking over to get the play from the sidelines.
Oh, man, they missed a false start.
And Stearns rolls out to the right-hand side, trying to find a receiver, and he doesn't have one. He tucks it and goes, and he is taken out of bounds by DeCarlos Sanchez. Had a couple other people, I believe, with him, Michael Rios on the defense, but he gets about 3 yards on the play. It'll be third down and 7 for the Eagles.
We saw that 2 weeks ago in Kaufman. They missed a lot of false start penalties.
Well, and it's a tough time. You know, we heard earlier, and we'll talk about it a little bit, but we heard earlier that a game tonight had to be called here in East Texas,
right,
because of lack of officials. And so it's hard to find officials, and probably hard to find quality ones as they good. They had to pull some up. So Stern's going to do a little tuck and run behind Lane and doesn't go anywhere, and then doesn't fool Christian Harris as he tucks in behind and takes down Stearns. Only a yard gain, and it'll be fourth down and long, so the punt team will head out. And once again, the Rusk Eagles will have to punt. And Latavian Forney back deep to get it. There's a good punt.
I would get away from it.
Carlos Gallen with the punt, and they're going to get it down at the 1 yard line. Are they going to do it? It's going to be a touchback. Yeah, it's going to be. He ran into the end zone. You can't run into the end zone, brother. But that was a good try by the Eagles. So it's going to be a touchback.
It really. Sometimes that's only a 50-50 chance it'll be inside the 5 yard line.
So first down and 10 from the 20 yard line for the Lumberjacks. And see if they can get things going. They had a little bit of something going there as they were deep in their own end zone. And Wilson got them out of that one, but we'll see what they can do this time on a first down and 10.
They got an H-back behind the tackle. He shifted now.
Yeah, that's number 34, Eli Terrell. That's going to be a keep by Wilson, and he gets taken down. That'll be Trent Byers. And number 23, who's that?
Hunter Moore.
Yeah.
He made the big hit. That is one thing about a Thomas Sitton defense. It will always be physical.
So it'll be second down and 10. No loss on the play, but no gain as well. So the Lumberjacks looking to try to gain some momentum here with 3:59 left in the first quarter. And a fumble on the handoff, and they go after the ball, and it's a little bit of a scrum.
Hunter Moore got back on it.
And we'll see what happens. Referees wading through the bodies, and Lumberjacks will get it, and the clock will still run.
It's been a fast quarter.
Well, we don't want to jinx it a little bit, but it has been that with 3:35 left as they are running the clock still. Christian Harris substituting in.
They have to get the ball in the air.
Well, it's going to be third down and around 14.
And Braden Wilson has a really, really good arm. He has to get the ball in the air.
He's back. He floats one out to the right-hand side, has a receiver open, and he comes back to get it. That was number 1, Jaden Miller. Miller does a good job to stop and kind of slow up. Arthur Hill was in coverage, but ran past a little bit.
Penalty is declined, and the resultant play is enough yardage for another Lumberjack touchdown.
And there was a penalty. I didn't hear what the penalty was. I was talking.
It was offsides. See, for us, it's been the little things you have to figure out. Mental mistakes will cost you the game, especially on defense.
And we saw that during the first game of the season, and as well as last week. But they're still a solid team to watch. But the Lumberjacks now knocking on the door to the other side of the field, and a good handoff up the middle. That's going to be Jamari Galian. He'll gain of about 5 on the play.
Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Correction, that'll be 4 on the play. So it'll be second down.
This offensive line has to protect Braden Wilson. He is a really, really good quarterback. I saw a lot of what he did last week and the week before. He is really, really good at using his legs, extending plays.
Movement by the defense, handoff up the middle again, and a good hole was found, and he's off to the races. Galian gets down at about the 25-yard line, taken down by the lane. He was actually chased down from behind, Christian.
That's what I said. The mental part on defense, you have to execute if you're Rusk. They are missing tackles.
Once again, if you're watching, go ahead and chat with us. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for. There's a pass to the outside, and he's got it to the 10.
Touchdown.
5 into the end zone, and waiting for the call. No, he went out of bounds at the 1 yard line, he says, but I think he hit the pylon in for the touchdown, but no, says the umpire.
This is why we need replay in Texas high school football. I think he got in.
I think he got in as well. Want to give a shout out to Isaiah, our cameraman. He's with us today.
I think they need to just sneak it right up the middle with me.
Well, they might do that. They got a 1st and goal from the 1 yard line. They've got a little bit of time to do it.
He might. They did.
Right.
I called it.
And waiting for the call still. Up, touchdown. For the Lumberjacks.
And I know you're a Cowboys fan, but I was hoping they would have did a little tush push right there.
Well, I do that. I say that in honor of intern Claire, my beautiful daughter. She loves the Eagles, to my dismay, but she loves it anyway. And she likes the way on that one. The extra point is up and no good.
Our score, Dball 6. And Rusk 0.
So Diboll is up 6-0. We'll be right back. You're watching NetSN Friday Night Football.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas for proven, trusted medical care. You have a choice. Demand ya.
Miss Margie's famous chicken spaghetti. You can pre-order or pick up at First Methodist Church in Diboll, and it's $10 a pound.
I may have to go to the First Methodist Church in Diboll, Christian. They talking about chicken spaghetti and all this kind of food. I'm getting hungry.
I'm getting hungry too. I've only ate one thing all day, and that was chicken breast.
A minute 19 left in the first quarter. Diboll up 6-0 with that little 1 yard run, which they were robbed by the long touchdown.
They went onside.
Kick, and they're going to get it. Horrible play.
Oh, man.
And that was missed.
Oh, no.
Aiden Adams missed it, and it was picked up by the Diboll
Davis
Lumberjacks.
Played that well.
That'll be 1st and 10 for the Lumberjacks at the Rusk Eagle 49-yard line.
And they did that on the initial kickoff. And now they have the ball back in Rusk territory. 1st down and 10 from the 49-yard line.
This is not good for Rusk. I mean,
they got to get their head back in the game. Or intern Claire's going to start singing here in a minute. Get your head in the game. What is that? What is that movie? You know the movie I'm talking about.
Yeah, High School Musical.
High School Musical, that's it. Got a flag on the play.
Offside.
And it's going to be an offside play and a little rush for Wilson. He rose to the right-hand side and throws a complete pass. And that completed pass is to Jaden Miller.
Got somebody down.
But we have a player down.
Wilson's pass was complete to Miller.
And with the offsides penalty, they're going to decline that penalty, but we're going to take a little break here with the injured player. We'll be right back. You're watching NetSN. And we're back. The player is okay.
Galen
And up
again.
the middle, Galen has it. He's going to.
He might score.
Razzle dazzle. He's to the 10.
Touchdown.
5 end zone touchdown. Lumberjacks.
Another 20 for the Lumberjacks.
Oh, man, he found a wide open hole.
Lumberjacks.
And that's the second time he's done that.
Wilson will be holding. And David Cruz in the kick.
So that was a good run and a good play. And over the
ball
head
snapped over his
snap.
Oh,
And the extra point attempt is no good.
So the extra point attempt is no good.
And Rusk, 0.
It's a good job by De La Cruz to jump on that. So now with 37 seconds left in the first quarter, your score is Dball 12, Rusk 0. We'll be right back. You're watching NetSN here live from Diboll.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
And we're back, about ready for the kickoff. We're going to see if
onside kick.
they onside kick again, and this time they kind of get the ball, they jump on it. That's going to be number 12.
Braden Taylor.
Didn't want to repeat. I understand that.
It'll be first and 10 Eagles at their own 40-yard line.
So first down and 10 for the Eagles. They'll have a chance to get it after the touchdown. They're down by 12, but not out. 35 seconds left in the first quarter.
I think the one that they have to look out for is Latavian Forney. Latavian Forney is a very physical safety.
Man in motion, Stearns to the outside.
They were going trick play.
Van Dorian Horn gets it and goes backwards. And I hate those plays to the right
It was supposed
or
to
left.
be.
For the Lumberjacks.
It was supposed to be a trick play to Trenton Bonin.
Well,
It'll bring up
it was
second down
not.
and 12.
They lost 2.
And he ran a corner route.
Well, it didn't end up working out very well for them, but they have the ability to come back, but not with 2 seconds left in the first quarter. They're going to have to save it for the next one. So we're through one here in
0.
Lumberjack Stadium in Diboll, Texas. Long drive from where we are,
Very long drive.
but a beautiful drive and a beautiful stadium here in Diboll.
Oh, yeah, they redid their field.
Yeah,
it
it's a
used to be
great
grass
place.
last year.
So we're going to be right back. You're watching NetSN,
Also.
Rusk football and Diboll football. Friday night football. Love it here in East Texas. We'll be right back. Don't go away. That was a handoff to the right-hand side. Off tackle for Rusk. Van Dorian Horn, gain of about 6. That's going to put him closer to that line to gain.
And we saw how efficient Horn was 2 weeks ago in Kaufman. He was really, really good. I mean, despite the blowout. He was really, really good, and I think they need to put the ball in his hands a little bit more this year.
Well, and he's a junior. He has that ability, and I'll tell you, and I've always said this, Rusk is a good little football team. There's a handoff, or excuse me, a toss back, and is that Horn again?
Yes, it is.
Horn to the little toss over to the right-hand side, off tackle again. Gain of about 5 on the play, so it's going to be 4th and 1. And they're going to keep their offense on the field this time, I believe.
Led by number 57, Chris Matlin, along with number 8, Michael Mosley. It's 4th down.
And they're going to bring their big bodies in there. And Kyle Hooper's coming in. Hooper is their quote-unquote what I call fullback.
Which, honestly, they might need to have their big guys in the whole time.
Well, they got to put a hurting on it. Under center is Stearns, and he gets in there and goes. Gain of 5 on the play. A good play by Sitton as he rings it up perfectly to get the first down for the Eagles, and a great play by Stearns to get under and use those offensive linemen to get him up in there.
And they probably need the big boys in the entire game.
Well, they're keeping him in right now.
Wouldn't be shocked if they ran quarterback draw here.
Hooper to the left of Stearns, a false start. I don't know if that was going to be. Yep, they're going to call it false start. I thought I saw the defense move, but it may have been in response.
It'll be first down and 15.
And we're going to try to keep you up to date with a lot of things going on around East Texas tonight, game-wise. And don't forget to use the NetSN app so you can keep up with the scores and keep us up with the scores so we can make sure that we give all the right updates and the right scores. And another flag on the play. No, a timeout is called by Rusk.
That's their first charge timeout.
So that'll be the first timeout for Sitton and the Eagles. And we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be right back. You're watching NetSN live from Diboll.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
And we are back here at Lumberjack Stadium, and a handoff over to
Oh, man.
Is that
And a flag.
And some laundry on the field with a flag coming in a little late behind the times. I wonder if it was going to be a block in the back. That was really late after the play. It was not late enough for a late hit, but it was late enough for a late block on Rusk.
Chop block.
Oh, chop block, yeah. So it's going to be against Rusk, so that'll back him up, which really didn't matter. They didn't really get very far in the first place. So that's going to back him.
And that'll be a 15-yard penalty. From the spot of the foul.
Again, if you're watching, go ahead and chat with us. Let us know how things are going on your end of the world, where you're watching from. We had some players some people last week. We had somebody from Florida watching. I think one time last year we had somebody all the way from New Hampshire watch, and so we always enjoy hearing where our fans were. Stearns with the handoff up the middle. Horn gets hit right at the line. I mean, a yard behind the line of scrimmage. He goes down, and he hit that wall of a Diboll Lumberjack defense.
We have a scoring update. Carthage up 14-0 on Liberty Islo. And it's not even 10 minutes yet.
Eli Terrell on the stop there for Diboll on that last play. So it'll bring up second down and way long to go. Stearns, 5-6 step drop, trying to do a screen play, and it did not come to fruition. and a great block up. I'm going to see what number 57, Christopher Patlin. He's been a thorn in the side of a couple of things there against Rusk. We have anything on the White House game yet?
Well, it just started. So.
Okay. Well, I forget. We did start a little early here in Diboll. Most games start at 7:30. We started at 7 here. 9:15 left in the first half. Your score 12-0. Diboll with the win. Handoff up the middle, and he's hit. I think that was Horn, and he was taken down.
On the stop for the Lumberjacks, Joseph Sutton.
Was number 7, Christian Harris, with the stop.
That sounds like a familiar name.
Oh, yeah.
I knew a Christian Harris who played at Alabama.
Oh, we got somebody right in the middle of the camera. He's going to wave hi. Here we go. 4th down and a long way to go, and of course it's punt. And the punt returner is sitting on the line to gain.
Oh, look out.
He's going to grab it as Forney is going to try to get away, and he's at the 30-yard line, and he's taken down.
And he's brought down at the 30-yard line.
Fair caught it.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Lumberjacks.
And so 1st and 10 at the 30 as the Lumberjacks take over. They're 12-0 so far in this ball game. It's really not a takeaway against Rusk right now. They just they got to catch their momentum.
Right.
And they're defensively they're doing fairly well. They're not really struggling. They're just not on offense. They're not kicking it like they're supposed to.
That's what I'm saying. With a Thomas sitting, Rusk will always have a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
But running the ball up the middle has always been their weak spot. They cannot tackle for some odd reason, and they have to be able to tackle.
And Braden Wilson hands off up the middle, and that is not a weak spot. As Jamari Gallion. And Gallion has just been galloping everywhere against this team. And he is just flying everywhere he can go. Now, I will tell you, Diboll is 0-2 on the season.
Yeah, they are. And they've lost to some really, really good teams. They lost to West Rusk last week, and it was a stomping. Gallion again. Oh, man.
Gallion up to off the right-hand side instead of up the middle and gets a 1st down.
Gallion over there once again, and he's brought down by number 14, Xavier Ritchie.
And Gallion not really known as, Gallion actually is a senior, and he's got 136 yards already this season on 23 carries over the last 2 games. He averages 68 yards a game and about 6 yards a carry, and we can see that over the last, 2 possessions as that's a run up the middle. Sanchez.
Sanchez on the carry. Anderson.
Hunter Moore again.
Along with number 44. Holland on the stop.
7:20 left
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
in the first half. And there's our Florida guy. He's the defensive coordinator's
Women, they
dad.
missed a false start.
Another false start, but a good job by the defensive Rusk. Speaking of the defense, Tilly sacks the quarterback. Wilson takes him down.
Tilly on the stop for the Eagles. It'll bring up 3rd down.
And it's going to be 3rd down at about 17, looks like. 16, excuse me. And shout out to Perry English. Thank you for watching again this week. We always appreciate you watching. And hope we're doing justice for your son's defense out here. They're doing a pretty good job on that play. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, rolls out to the left-hand side. Wilson looking for somebody, and it's hit as he throws. And I think the ball got tipped by, who is that? Number 4. That was Tilly again.
on fourth down.
And so good job by the defense on that drive as they keep the Lumberjacks at bay. And you know, they stopped going with their go-to guy, Gallion.
And you know what? You see Braden Wilson. You see how frustrated he was to not be able to get that ball downfield. Play action is great. I mean, trust me.
But you also saw the Rusk defensive line being able to get to him and do a good job on that pass rush. And that punt went out of bounds at about the 20. They're going to put it at about the 18-yard line or 19-yard line. So we'll be right back. We're going to take a short break as this game is brought to you by Randy Garner, Texas Farm Bureau. We'll be right back.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
We're back. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Stearns in the backfield. And going to throw it on a little inside screen there from the outside, and he's taken down. That's going to be DeCarlos Sanchez.
Latavian Forney, he's head hunting.
Gain of field, the play to bring up 2nd down 6.
So 2nd down and 6 after the 4-yard gain on that inside little short stop and go there on the outside. Man in motion. Handoff up the middle. And a big hole, but it quickly was stopped.
Drew Lane.
Lane was on the carry. That was Latavian Forney on the stop. Forney is everywhere, man. He is just coming from that safety position. He just comes in and is in any place that he needs to be.
I'm telling you, he's probably their best physical player on defense.
And he puts himself in that position. It'll be 3rd down and about 3 on the play. And that's what they need, a little toss sweep to the outside. And Lane, I believe, gets it, and he does. He makes it just past the line to gain by a yard and a 1st down.
I was about to say, I don't know if he got it, but he did.
He did. He made it by a yard, and a good job by Lane to get a 1st down for the Eagles with 4:45 left in the 1st half. And the Eagles searching to get that 1st touchdown to at least make this a little closer going into halftime in order to keep Coach Sitton off their tail a little bit less. 1st down and 10 from the 30-yard line. Handoff up the middle of the lane. Lane finds a hole, but gets stopped.
Still being pushed back.
Michael Mosley on the stop. Had a little help with a couple other Lumberjacks behind him.
Penalty flag on the field.
Clock still running. Brings up
personal foul.
Face mask penalty against the Lumberjacks.
So there's going to be a personal foul, face mask against Diboll. So that'll bring 15 yards added.
And Aaron Robbins, he got a whole chunk of the face mask. He did.
And that'll put Rusk into Diboll territory for the first time, I believe, in this ball game. Is that correct? Am I right?
It would.
So Rusk knocking a little bit to try to get where they need to go, which is that end zone.
Broken play. Oh, my goodness.
And ball on the ground. Nope, it's not. That's after the whistle there.
Oh.
Official timeout. Stearns on the quarterback keeper.
Have a little extracurricular activity going on.
Joseph Sutton, he coming off the field.
So Joseph Sutton.
No gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Helmet came off, so he's got to come off the field. So it's going to be 1st down and 10.
They have to get some pressure on Stearns.
That's 2nd down and 10. Go ahead.
That's what's been working. You put pressure on Stearns and you beat Rusk. That's what you have to do. But Rusk has to find a way to counter that.
Stearns, handoff up the middle, and he's smacked at that behind the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be by 53.
Number 53, Brody Finley.
Brody Finley. He is the defensive tackle senior, weighing in at about 270 pounds. He's a 6 foot.
He's a big guy.
And that's what we call a big nasty right there.
Down in the trenches, baby.
So big old boy doing a good job, and he introduces himself to Lane in the backfield. Lane does a good job to at least get back to the line of scrimmage. Stern hands off to Lane again. Lane kind of turns and finds an open Lane and does a great job to at least get up to, I think, 2 yards to the line of the game. It'll be 4th down and 2. And what do you think Sitton's going to do, Christian, with 2:38 left in the first half? Is he going to punt or is he going to go for it?
Well, knowing
3 yards.
Well, knowing Tom is sitting the way I do, I think he's going to go for it. You have to in this territory.
Looks like he is, and looks like he's got number 24, the big body back there again, and that's Kyle Hooper.
Go.
And Hooper's going to run up, and he hits his one man, and he gets a yard passed again for the first down. It's the second time they've converted on a first down in the ball game in this second quarter. And the clock's going to keep running with 2:17 left in the first half.
Let me just give you a quick score update. Carthage scored again, 21-0.
21-0 in the Carthage game. Any score in the White House game yet?
Still going.
No, I'm
White
watching.
House driving downfield.
And just the reason I'm looking at that, everybody, is because I graduated from White House. I'm a White House alum, but I work at Chapel Hill.
Oh,
and
no.
so those two are playing tonight, so I'm a little bit good.
Here we go.
A little bit iffy on that. That's going to be Stearns doing a little bit of a quarterback sneak up the middle with 1:51 left in the first half. It'll be 2nd down and 6 after the 4-yard gain. And they're not really in a hurry up, kind of. You would think they would be in a little bit of one. They've got 2 timeouts left, but the Lumberjacks have all their timeouts. I guess they're saving it.
You would think so.
But they've been in control in the game. Handoff to Hooper. Hooper stumbles and bumbles for about 3 yards. And he gets to about the 31-yard line. That'll be 3rd down and 3.
It'll bring up 3rd down and 3.
Have to run the ball again.
Well, you got 1:09 left in the first half, so we'll see what they can do here. Here's Stern, and he's going to fumble it and drop it and bounce it back to him. He's going to find a hole and try to get that first down, and he's just shy of the line to gain.
Stern's on the quarterback keeper.
And 59 seconds. No, they gave him the first down.
On the stop. It'll be 1st and 10.
And wow, from here it looked like he just was shy. And now the clock starts going at 55 seconds left in the first half. No sense of urgency on Rusk's side. And you would think they'd be trying to push a little bit. And I wonder if they're going to pass, Christian.
They might. They have to get the ball downfield.
Stern's still trying to find a play. Now he gets it. 40 seconds left. Yeah, handoff fake it. Stearns backs up, throws in the middle, and just short. I didn't know who he was going to go, and if it was Gonzalez or if it was Tumbling, but it went right in between him, and it was almost intercepted by number 15, Aaron Robbins, for Diboll.
It'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
But either way, he stops the clock at 35 seconds. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 28-yard line. And Rusk trying to get a touchdown before the end of the first half to get on the board. It's 12-0 Diboll with the lead here. And once again, Stearns tries to get it out there. He had to. He was getting pressured.
Oh, man, that was a perfect play.
Well, and he didn't have time. Eli Terrell was kind of knocking on his front door and hit him.
And Marley Gonzalez he ran a wheel route.
He was wide open. He was wide open, but it was too far in front. Stearns could not. If he had a split second longer, he could have made that throw and it would have been a touchdown. But now it's 3rd and 10 with 30 seconds left. And you got to be smart here because you don't want to give up the ball with 3 timeouts and enough time to get into a position for Diboll to get a touchdown. And there's your little in route, and that's going to be a incomplete pass. Intended receiver was Tumbling.
Russ has got to get the ball downfield, but the problem is nobody is open. Diboll's defense has been spectacular.
Well, that's not the only problem either. The problem also is Stearns doesn't have enough time to set up on that pass. he's sitting in the pocket and he has 2 seconds. He can't throw the ball.
And it's all about physicality.
So they're going 4th down and 10. They're going to go for it here with 25 seconds left. They're on the 28-yard line still. No movement since they made that first down.
Oh, wow, they're going for it?
And going for it. And he's got a wide open man.
They have him.
And no, great defense.
Number 8.
Just there. And Michael Mosley, the senior free safety, does a fantastic job on defense. He could have intercepted that one, but he reached up and knocked it down. So it's going to be a turnover on downs with 20 seconds left, which weren't they at 20 seconds when we started this play?
Yeah, and you know what? If I were Blake Morris, I would just take it to halftime.
And they might do that. They might do that. I don't know. We'll see. So here comes the Diboll offense. They're going to step in. And Wilson in the backfield has a running back behind him. And, yeah, they're going to just kneel down and let the clock run out at 17 seconds. And that's going to be the end of the first half.
That was a quick first half.
And that'll be the final play of the first half.
And it was a 45-minute first half. And so your score at the first half is Diboll 12, Rusk 0. So everybody stay tuned. And we're going to let you just watch the halftime performance and let you see all the goodies and the goodness coming from the halftime. So we'll be right back in just a minute after halftime.
To the exhilarating halftime show of tonight's game. Get ready to be dazzled by the elegance and charm of the Rusk Eagle Bells, the impeccable twirlers of the Rusk Eagle Band Majorettes, and the spirit and precision of our Rusk Eagle Marching Band. This talented group of musicians and performers is here to bring you a spectacular show. So sit back, relax, and get ready to cheer for the Rusk Eagle Bells, the Eagle Band Majorettes, and the Eagle Marching Band as they take the field and show us what they've got. The Eagle Bells are directed by Katie Thurman. Our 2024-2025 Eagle Bell officers are Social Officers Sophie McDaniel, Jahara Dunn, and Elena Brinkley. Lieutenant McKinley Maldonado. Captain Caitlin Hensley. And Major Arlette Villegas. The Spirit Bell of the Week is Kansas Solly. Watch as our incredible drill team combine precision, energy, and synchronization in a performance that's both visually stunning and rhythmically exhilarating to the hit Kings and Queens by Ava Max. And now let's welcome to the field our fabulous Rusk High School twirlers. They are junior Allie Buckhope, junior Carlia Stapleton, junior Brianna White, sophomore Lizzie Arrington, sophomore Katie Morris, freshman Arian Idy, and freshman Dixie Underwood. The majorettes are coached and choreographed by Miss Erin Rock. Watch as our talented majorettes twirl to the hit song by Portugal, Feel It Still. finally, let's welcome to the field our drum majors. They are juniors, Robbie Callahan and Carlia Stapleton. Watch the military precision and listen for the harmonies of the Rusk Eagle Band as they perform Eagle Fanfare by Dr. Tim Ray and march to the captivating strains of Queen City, a magnificent composition by William H. Bourne.
Say that again? We're watching White House Chapel Hill game. They're trying to check all the He still didn't find that phone, right? No, he's called the phone. Mom has to locate it. Good. I just texted the superintendent in Nashville if he saw one in the press box earlier. Okay. What's that? Yeah, we need some revamping here. But the problem is that if we do too much, because they try, you gotta have they don't want to put the elevator in Chapel Hill. Yeah, we're doing the same thing. They don't want to put the elevator. I told them, you know, we just I work at Chapel Hill. Yeah. Be smart. Put that sucker up big against the stadium and use that as your laundry has it. They use theirs. Yeah. And I said, and use that as your press box. And that way the elevator inside has a very small field. Then you could do there indoor, like from the 40-yard line all the way to the top. That's awesome. That's not big. I was like, you can use that as your press box. Have an elevator inside. Use the bathrooms on the bottom. I'm just a PEMS coordinator. They don't listen. I hear you. So what do you do?
Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Rusk High School, the Fighting Eagle Marching Band. Directors for the Rusk High School Band are Garrett Blankenship, Brittany Thetford, Matthew Foster, and Haley Hollowell.
They blow you out. Yeah. But I was going to say, what do you do for internet everywhere? Like, what's the best way that you found?
We bought this. What is it? This is just a router. Okay. And then we put, there's 2 SIM cards in here, one for AT&T and one for T-Mobile. Okay. And so it just...
So have you ever heard of LiveView? So LiveView, you can take up to 4 signals, right? I use it when I do live streams and stuff for events, but it costs like $350 a month, right? So I don't do it for this. And you can, it's month by month, so you can catch it. But what it does is it bonds all the networks together, and it takes whatever the highest one is.
Yeah, that's what that does. Yeah. That takes and then if one falls off, it picks up the other. But usually T-Mobile is better.
It's better everywhere. Yeah. But how much is the T-Mobile per month? Do you know?
I don't know how much he does. he takes care of that. But really, I don't know how to avoid it. But there's only one place I've ever found that it doesn't work, and that's Brownsville. And usually we can go places that'll have internet in there. And so.
Heck, this first half was only 45 minutes. It was quick. They're just running.
The halftime's going to take almost as long as the first half. Yeah, we were saying that. I was like, man, that's the fastest I've ever seen a woman on ever. But
It's quick. It was quick.
for the score not to be the way it is.
Yeah. We can make it flip. Did you find it?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For your halftime entertainment, Dball ISD proudly presents the Dball Lumberjack Marching Band.
Oh, it's better now. Sure. Yeah.
To begin our halftime performance, we will feature the Dball Twirlers. Twirlers are sophomore Emily Sosa, sophomore Lola Lawrence, sophomore Katia Zapata, freshman Maddie Barnhart, senior Kelly Hernandez, freshman Haley Ruiz, and Captain Amarani Benuelos. Tonight, the Twirlers will be performing to the hit tune, All of the Lights. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dball High School Twirlers. In the famed East Texas tradition of military marching, we continue our halftime performance with the Lumberjack Marching Band, led by senior drum major Joseph Rojo. Tonight, the marching band will perform their 2024 contest drill. The director of bands is Erasmo Herrera, assisted by Dakota Martinez, Alcina Sanchez, Jimmy Battle, and Abby Martinez. The band would like to thank administration, school board, and community for their continued support. Dball High School. Please welcome the 2024-2025 Dball High School Dazzlers. Officers for the Dazzlers are Junior Lieutenant Adelaide Barnett, Junior Lieutenant Ruby Lopez, and Senior Captain Haley Lovelady. Social officers are Junior Valerie Duran, Sophomore Yasleen Rios, and Sophomore President Elena Lovelady. Line members are Senior Brianna Glenn, Junior Emily Vasquez, Junior Damaris Chavez, Sophomore Alexi Rios, Sophomore Danae Silva, Sophomore Elisa Silva, Sophomore Victoria Zavala, Sophomore Valerie Mesa, Freshman Presley Perkins, and Freshman Kylie Moreno. Dazzler of the Week is Emily Vasquez. Tonight, the Dazzlers will be performing to the 1986 Bon Jovi hit, You Give Love a Bad Name. The Diboll Dazzlers.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
And we are back here at Lumberjack Stadium on the campus of Diboll High School. We're going to do some scores before we start the second half of this ball game. And right now at Wildcat Stadium in White House, Texas, White House leads Chapel Hill in the second quarter. Like I said, 7-0. Harmony is losing to Beckville right now, 28-14 at halftime. We have Lindale over Van. The last score there was in the first quarter. 3-0. Lindale is leading. St. Augustine leading over Carlisle right now, 16-0 in the second quarter. Let's see, what else we got? 14-0 Henderson over Jacksonville right now in the Tomato Bowl in the first quarter. A lot of these are going to be first quarter scores because we started a little early And the last one I have real quick is Timpson over Palestine, or excuse me, Timpson losing to Palestine Westwood in the second quarter, 21-14. Christian, what else you got?
And then we have Carthage up over Liberty Alos 31-7 at halftime.
All right.
And right now, Carthage is a very, very angry team.
Yeah, they are mad. They lost their first game since 2016, and they are in the regular season, I'm guessing, and they're not very happy. Terrell over Mount Pleasant right now in the second quarter, 10-7. And let's see what else we got. 7-7 as Center is tied with North DeSoto, Louisiana. And Newton is tied at halftime with Tatum, 18 all. Winsboro over Honeygrove, 14-8. And here comes the kickoff for this ball game. We'll get you some more scores later on as this goes on. And a good catch down to the 40. He's up to the midfield of the 50 and out of bounds at the 40. It looks like the 44-yard line. Who is that?
Michael Mosley.
At the 47-yard line.
Micah Mosley.
10 for Diboll.
So Dball getting things going quickly.
$5 a ticket or $6.
We're kind of fighting the
tickets for $20.
kind of fighting the speaker right over our heads here. And so, like I said, we are in the stands here in Diboll with these wonderful fans in Diboll. A good crowd on both sides showing up here for Friday night action. Wilson back in the shotgun. He will hand off. And Mosley will take it, get about a yard gain, but that's about as far as he'll get.
Peary on the stop. Gain of 1, second down 9.
And it's going to be second down and 9 to go after a 1-yard gain by Mosley. We'll see what happens in this one. Wilson, shotgun formation. He's going to hand off again to Mosley. Mosley up the middle, but nowhere to go. As number 11, Colton Anderson, is in there for the stop.
Oh, man, what a play by Colton Anderson.
Third down 9.
That's what we said before half. This Rusk defense can be really, really good, but they have to be disciplined. It's the little things mentally that you have to accomplish, especially on defense.
And they can't continue to shoot themselves in the foot and expect to win.
And that's what they did all first half. They were shooting themselves in the foot, not making tackles. They have to do that. It's the little things.
Wilson hands off up the middle, and a good job by the defense. And that's going to be Colton Anderson and company.
Xavier Reggie.
And I saw Anderson. They saw Xavier Reggie, but either way, it was a bunch of them. And the punt unit for the Lumberjacks is coming out.
That was fast.
And with 10:18 left in the third quarter, Lumberjacks are forced to punt. What started out being a very good and exciting moment on that kickoff return to start the second half is kind of stalled out on this offensive drive. And a high punt. I don't know if that was tipped. And it might have been, but it takes a good Diboll
Wilson's punt will be blown dead.
Roll down to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they're going to stick it. And 1st and 10 for the Rusk Eagles there. We're going to try to get you as many scores as we can as the night progresses. Now, like we said, we are early game. So some of these teams and some of these scores will be later in the game. Now, if you are watching, got to chat with us, let us know what your scores are. Go to the app, NetSN app, as Stearns hands off
Drew Lane
to Drew Lane. That goes off tackle to the right-hand side, gains about 3 yards. You can download the app.
32, Lewis.
And for us, it is, as of right now, you're still in the game.
Bring up second down 7.
Down 12-0. You are still in this game. But
well, they've really not been out the entire game. It's
no,
just, you know.
They haven't. It's just the little thing, as I said, Whitman, the mental part, especially on defense. I know you're an offense guy.
I am.
Especially on defense, you have to be disciplined.
Tilly in motion. And a little toss. Good toss, and that's going to get a guy onto the outside right around the line to gain. I can't see who it was. Did you see who caught that toss? I think it was going to be Tumbling.
Yeah.
Number
Was actually
Pass is complete.
actually Arthur Hill.
Gain on the play.
Was that Hill?
Bring up 3rd down and 9.
So, 3rd and 1 on the 29-yard line. So a great play by Rusk. Going to give you another score update. Did you do the South Oak Cliff game?
Well, not yet, but I will give you an update. White House just scored a touchdown over Chapel Hill, 14-0 right now.
Stearns hands off up the middle to Lane, and it goes nowhere.
Mosley will stop for the Lumberjacks.
And Michael Mosley with the stop. So 14-7 Longview up over Dallas South Oak Cliff in the first quarter. Kilgore up over Gilmer 7-0 in the first quarter as well. We'll keep an eye on those two games. Big games. Gilmer lost their first 2 games of the season. A little quarterback sneak did not work out, and he's trying. And Stearns is pushing and trying to get it, and they're going to give it to him.
Got it.
They're showing he's at the 30-yard line. That's where the line to gain is. The far referee is giving him the position, and they're going to give him the first down. Let's see. We're waiting on the call.
Wow.
We're waiting on it, and they're going to give him the first down. Yep, they're giving him the first down. They're moving it. So first down, that second rush, and Stearns was stalled at the line of scrimmage, and he just pushed and pushed.
We saw that play get blown up, and then all of a sudden he was just.
But he kept his legs moving, and he pushed, and he dove, and he got it.
It didn't look like he had it, Whitman.
I don't know. But on the far end, he must have seen it. And Stearns does a fake handoff, rolls play action as an open receiver, and an incomplete pass.
Mosley on the coverage.
Jermichael Stearns. No, sorry, that was Stearns on the throw. Who was the intended receiver? I couldn't tell.
It was Aiden Barnett.
It's hard when you're outside and the lights are shining right in your face. That was 8.
Especially when you got
Aiden
a whole
Barnett.
bunch of mosquitoes.
Yeah. We are amongst. I'm getting 8 up. 8 up. 2nd down and 10. Man in motion.
And they fumbled the ball again.
Fumbled, and
that was
Stearns is not gonna get it, and it looks like a loss of 10 on the play.
Number 54, Joseph Sutton.
Sutton on the stop.
Terrell.
Stearns on the carry. It'll bring up 3rd down.
So 3rd down and long. I think 3rd and 20 is what this is going to end up being. Actually, going to spot it's going to be about a 3rd and 18. Stearns with the throw, has a receiver there.
Oh man,
but he couldn't. It was a beautiful pass,
Stearns,
but Tumbling couldn't catch up to it. Tumbling, the intended receiver.
It'll bring up 4th down. 40 back deep.
Aaron Robbins on the coverage for Diboll, and it's going to be a punt as the punt team comes back. And Forney is going to be back deep
Diboll's going
for
to
the
get
return.
Ball back here, and they have a chance to capitalize. Almost snapped over his head, but he got it.
That's going to take a turn. And a little bit of a Diboll bounce to the 40-yard line in their own territory, and that's what they're going to be.
1st and 10 for the Lumberjacks.
They're going to take it. They're going to spot it at the 41-yard line. It looks like it hit to the 40, but they're going to spot it at the 41 because that's how they do things here. So the 1st down and 10 from the 41-yard line is the Lumberjacks will take it. Today's game presented by Brandy Garner, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. And by Family Care Center.
Whitman and Nass, if you were Diboll here, what would you do?
I'd run it, get the clock.
Yep.
And you're at 6:30 already left in the 3rd quarter. And a carry up the middle.
Gain of 1, 2nd down, 9.
And they're going back to Jonathan Gallion, or Jamari Gallion Gallion was the guy who just ran the heck out of the ball in the first half.
I think that's what they keep needing. They need to keep doing that.
Don't
they have to.
Don't try anything special. That's what I would tell people.
Oh yeah.
Don't try to reinvent the wheel. You're up by 12. You're running the ball. The clock's running. Under 6 minutes. Handoff up the middle again. No, he throws to the outside, and he gets tripped up. And that's Mosley. Forney. And who tripped him up?
It was number 9, Trent Byers.
Loss on the play to bring up 3rd down and 12.
Trent Byers is another good physical safety, and surprised that he hasn't been involved on the defense. He's been in, he just hasn't been involved.
So that'll bring him 3rd down and long. 3rd and 12 now for Diboll. 5:15 left. And the clock is just cruising on by. Neither of the teams just have any sense of urgency, and that's going to be a handoff to Forney.
Penalty flag.
And a penalty flag is on the field. And that's going to be a false start, looks like.
I think Whitman, I've been shopping at the bit for false starts the whole night.
Against the Lumberjacks.
Well, they finally got it. That's going to stop the clock.
I mean, we've seen how fast this game has gone, and it's only 8:25. That's the
Well, we don't want to jinx it. Don't you dare jinx me, dude. We're 2 hours from home. Don't be jinxing me now. I don't want to be out here, but it is still a good game, and there's still a lot of game left for both of these teams to make things happen here. And 5 minutes left. Wilson in the back. Forney in motion. Handoff. Wilson in play action to the right-hand side. Finds a receiver, and he drops it.
Wilson's pass.
Christian Harris.
Intended for Harris. Incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down.
Harris is the intended receiver, and no one was around him. He was wide open, but the pass by Wilson just did not make it to where it needed to go. It was a little low, a little flat. And the punt unit will head out onto the field. Who's back deep? I can't see, Christian. Who's back deep for
number 7, Arthur Hill.
Yep.
Probably their fastest player.
That's going to be a big punt and a good return. And he was taken down out of bounds, but no flag.
Oh, wow.
And he was thrown out of bounds by Zamarlin Canada. And he kind of threw him down after out of bounds, but it was a football play, quote unquote. And that's going to put us with 4:33 left in the 3rd quarter. 1st down and 10 to go as Rusk is now in Dball territory.
They have to get the ball downfield, Whitman. They have not been able to do that all night.
Stearns back.
There it is.
He has an open receiver, and it's a great catch. And he's down to the 20-yard line. That's Tumblin. That's who he's been looking for all night long and finally found him.
Oh, man, but if he would have had Aiden Barnett, he had Aiden Barnett wide open. You saw the same thing I saw.
He did, yeah. He did have that, but I think he made a smart job by throwing it underneath to Tumblin to get those yardage. I don't know because he had Forney over the top, and Forney's quick. He could have made that one. Stearns, 2-step drop, and a little bit of...
Oh, wow.
He got a little bit of pushing and shoving on that one. I don't know if they're going to say he didn't have the ability to catch non-catchable ball.
McMillan on the play defensively for the Lumberjacks. 2nd down 10.
I thought that maybe that would have been
Barnett was the
interference.
Yeah, Barnett was the intended receiver, but the pass was pretty far past there. It's going to be up the middle by Horn, and Horn is just your pusher there. He gets down to about the 14-yard line. That's going to be 3rd down and 4. Now for Rusk, this is the closest they've been to the end zone.
And I tell you what, Horn
push that in.
Horn will be starting on my team. He would be starting at running back.
He has that ability to find that hole. It's going to be 3:52 left in the third quarter. Stern's going to keep it, finds the hole and gets the first down to the 9-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 8, I believe. Nope, they're going to put it at the 9, but that's a first down and goal from the 9. And Russ literally knocking at the door now for a touchdown.
Along with Mosley. It's first down and goal from the 9-yard line.
So Stern's going to get in the backfield. Horn to his right. Barnett out left. It's going to be a handoff. That's Byers. Byers trying to find the angle, gets in, dives.
He got it.
And touchdown, Rusk.
They finally got on the board.
Touchdown, Rusk.
And he dove for that one from about the 3-yard line. He just reached out like AT&T. Reached out and touched someone. I'm showing my age on that one, sorry. And that puts 6 on the board. As Gallen is going to get back and try the extra point. Point after attempt. There's the snap, and it's fumbled. Gallen's going to get it and try to find somebody to throw to. Nobody's going to come out, and he just chunks it for dear life, and that's going to keep it.
12, Rusk 6.
So, and that's going to bring him within 6 now. With 3:22 left in the third quarter, your score, Diboll 12, Rusk 6. We'll be right back. And Forney on the kickoff return. He has again to the 50, 40,
he is gone.
30, 20,
touchdown,
10, 5, touchdown. And no laundry on the field back behind him. And that's going to be an 85-yard touchdown.
And Coach Thomas Sitton is not happy.
That is not what they wanted after doing such a great job offensively.
I mean, you watched how that happened. I mean, I did. Now I will say this: I did think that McMillan made a blindside block, but they didn't call it.
Well, then it didn't happen. That's what my daddy always taught me. If they didn't call it, they didn't throw the flag, it didn't happen. So you can't really complain about it. It didn't happen. Point after attempt. It is not going to be a point after attempt. It's going to be a 2-point conversion. And it's going to be stymied right at the 5-yard line. A great job by
our score, Dball 18.
Stearns and company. Correction, that was Tilley, Zamarian Tilley. So it's going to be 18-6 now, and Diboll back up by 2 touchdowns. So, wow. Just that quick, Christian?
Yeah, just that quick.
Another score update. North DeSoto, Louisiana, and Center are tied at 14 in the second quarter.
And Longview Lobos, they're up on South Oak Cliff 14-0. That could be a pretty big upset.
Could be. Henderson up 21-0 over Jacksonville right now at the halftime at the Tomato Bowl down in Jacksonville. I played in that little stadium. Not since they've renovated it, back in the old days when it was old. Yeah. And a little pooch kick to the right-hand side. And it's going to be picked up, and he's still on his feet. No, they blow the whistle.
Oh, wow.
And I thought he was still on his feet. That's Xavier Reggie. He looked like he was trying to balance it out.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Lumberjacks.
Westwood up 28-14 over Timpson right now in the second quarter.
Got a little bit in District 9 and for Division II. West Orange Stark is playing Waco La Vega, and they're up 16-14.
My dad went to Orange Field.
Oh, wow.
He was down there. Terrell over Mount Pleasant right now, 10-7, but that was back in around 7:30, so that's probably changed by now. Do we have a Tyler Legacy Marshall score yet? I haven't seen one. That's at Mother Francis, so
yeah.
you think,
And
or
there's
Earl
a flag.
Campbell Field, and there's a flag on the play. That was brought down around the 48-yard line. And I think we may have a, trying to wait. Yeah, we have face mask
penalty
on Rusk. So that's going to bring him back.
I just got an update from Marshall.
First down and 25.
They're up 21-7 on Tyler Legacy.
Oh, wow.
You know what? I said this a couple of years ago. I said they might need to put Marshall in 6A.
Yeah.
Because they are too good to be in 5A.
Now, our buddy Jaron is over there in Sims Bowie, where the Overton-Sims Bowie game is. Overton leads that 29-0. And that was back at 8 o'clock, so that may have changed since then. But right now, 29, or from our update is 29-0. Sims Bowie has, or Overton has the lead there. But here in Diboll, with 2 minutes 50 seconds left in the third quarter, the Lumberjacks are up 18-6. And Rusk has the ball. First down and a long way to go in their own territory, 29-yard line. Stearns back.
Ball downfield.
Throw. And and that's good. Now, what are they going to call? Because he just split those defenders, never touched them. They hit each other.
And that might be PI.
And they're going to call pass interference, but I don't think he touched them. He went right in between them.
And Tyrese McMillan.
And that's what they're looking at. He didn't touch him.
Really good position
against the Lumberjacks.
And they didn't touch him. That's a bad call. I'm going to say that. That is a bad call.
He was in really good position to pick off the ball.
He slipped right in between them. They hit each other and knocked each other down. You can't call pass interference on that. That's a horrible call. And yeah. That's horrible. And I'll tell you right now, we have no dog in the fight.
No.
We don't go for Rusk. We don't go for Dball. So we're right now. That's a horrible call. So that's going to be a first down, however, for Rusk either way. And
Lane
on the outside, he gets to the 40, to the 30. He's gone to the 20. 10, 5, end zone, touchdown, flag on the play, but it's after the touchdown, and I think it's going to be
for excessive celebration.
Well, either that or I saw a man on the ground, and I think he was pushed down after the play, and it may be a personal foul, but it may bring it back because it was during the play, not after the play, but we're going to see if it's a personal foul after the fact. Let's see. Yep, unsportsmanlike conduct on Rusk.
Wow. Touchdown is good. We have a dead ball.
So it is a dead ball foul. It did happen after the touchdown, so the score will count. And the penalty will more than likely be assessed on the kickoff, which is not good for Rusk, seeing as how the last two times Forney has run it back, one for a touchdown and one almost all the way.
And I wouldn't kick to him either.
No, I wouldn't.
Kick to him no more.
But here's the point after attempt. As Gallen, they fumbled the snap last time, but here's up. It's up, and it's good.
The point attempt is good. Our score, Dball 18, Rusk 13.
So it's 18-13. We'll be right back. Don't go away. We are back. And once again, if you are watching, first of all, thank you. And second of all, go ahead and chat with us. Let us know. Mr. Random, we are sorry it was out of focus. I think that was at halftime. Our camera guy just said it and walked off. He had to take a break. It was his halftime as well, and we were unaware that it was out of focus. We do apologize for that. Here's the kick, and they're going to kick it right.
They kicked to him. Oh,
no,
wait,
they kicked to a different guy. They kicked to who did they kick to?
It was number 8, Michael Mosley.
Mosley's got it, but he's going to be
almost didn't matter.
swelled up. No, they did get
And he'll be brought
across
down
midfield.
into the 45-yard line.
It almost did not matter.
For Diboll.
So Mosley got into territory.
So Rusk, they're in the game. It's 18-13.
Oh, yeah.
But
And if you're just now joining us, it was 12-0 at halftime. And Rusk scored a touchdown earlier in this quarter and got to 6-12. And then Diboll came back on the ensuing kickoff and scored a kickoff return touchdown. And then Rusk came back and just scored a touchdown. And now we have the 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Here we are. There's the flag. And a false start.
And I have been chopping at the bit, haven't I? I think that's the second time I've said that.
Well, they've heard you, and now your little fast game has now stalled us. Thank you for that. Yeah. He jinxed me, everybody, and said, oh, this game's going fast. Ho, ho, ho. And now we're going to be here until midnight because Christian Blevins has decided to say the worst words you can say in any business. It sure is slow, and now we're going to be here forever.
It takes off a good 25 seconds.
He doesn't have to drive, so he's fine. As we have first down and 15. Man in motion. Wilson takes it up the middle. He's hit and taken down.
What a hit.
That was a smackdown by Dayton Peary.
Anderson on the stop. Gain of 1 on the play to bring up 2nd down 9.
And that'll bring up 2nd down and 14 as a gain of 1 yard on that. Wilson takes the snap, fakes the throw. There's a good pass to the outside and a good
Wilson's
defense.
pass intended for Taylor. Incomplete.
As Tumlin,
3rd down and 15.
Tumlin was on point there as a good defensive play. Pass intended to Jackson Taylor. So 3rd down and long. And I don't know about you, but Diboll doesn't look like the team they did in the first half.
They've stalled, actually. They've actually stalled, and that's what's shocking in this game. But don't count them out.
No,
either,
not at all, and that's not what I'm doing. But they're not in the. It's not the same game plan as they had that was working in the first half. And Wilson to the outside, and a receiver wide open, but a great defensive play as it is broken up by number 9, Trent Byers. Is that 9 or 8? I'm sorry, that's Aiden Barnett.
Bring up 4th down for the Lumberjacks.
So brings up 4th down once again, and Rusk will get the ball back with 1:27 left in the 3rd quarter. And if you're watching, please go ahead and like and subscribe so you won't miss a bit of football action. We have a lot of games going on this season, a lot of games going tonight, and here's the punt. That's going to go off the side of his foot.
Arthur Hill. Oh, man.
And that's a block in the back. That's going to come back. And
it won't matter.
Penalty flags on the field.
That's a lot of laundry. They're going to need some laundry detergent to fix all that's down there.
Xavier Reggie.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, my goodness.
He knocked the snot out of him.
And he got up just fine, too.
Well, that's what happens.
Illegal block in the back.
And you know what? And you have to. You have to get on.
That was more than an illegal block in the back. That was an illegal assault in the back is what that was. Good night. But, yeah, go ahead and like and subscribe as we go for a little stall here. And that way you won't miss a minute of action. We have football all season long here on NetSN. Then we move to basketball season. Then we move to baseball season.
And
So we
then
have
a long
everything.
summer.
And then a long summer, but
And then
that's
back to
okay.
football
Back to football,
season.
yeah. But we have football season going on, and we have playoffs and all that fun stuff. But don't miss a minute of action. Then we have a lot of little shows in between, and you get to see a lot of our personalities in between. In betwixt the action.
Russ has to capitalize on this. They have to get the ball downfield.
Stearns with a throw to the outside, and he tries to make something happen, and the ball comes out, so it's an incomplete pass.
It was actually a
Pass is
helmet.
complete.
Was that a helmet?
Yeah, it was
Okay, I'm sorry. That looked like a football to
it was
me.
a helmet.
Stop. Gain of 3, second down 7.
Okay, I'm sorry. That looked like a helmet.
Jackson Warren Davis, that's an NFL name.
Yeah.
That's a name that'll make you say, okay, he's going to play on Sundays.
Yeah. Second down and about 7.
I don't think they were set.
They weren't, but a good pass anyway. And
They didn't throw the flag either. Still going.
well, I think he was set just a
Pass is
millisecond
complete.
beforehand.
Defensively for the Lumberjacks, number 22, Zamarlik.
I think that was Adrian Tumblin
Down and 3.
on the catch. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's going to be third down and about 4 to go. Man in motion. Stearns throws it to Barnett. Barnett goes around the outside.
Barnett got the
and
first
he got
down.
the first down, but not much more as he is met by, I believe it
Pass
was
on the play.
Michael Mosley, number 8.
The runner will be
This is
marked out
going
of
to
bounds
be,
right at the 21-yard line.
like I said, they have to
First and 10 for the
capitalize.
Eagles.
And that'll be a first down. And they should start the clock back up, and that's
Yeah.
what they'll do shortly, I believe, if not already. He was driven out of bounds, but I guess they're going to just keep the clock stopped. So 19 seconds left in the third quarter, first down and 10.
They don't have much time.
Ball on the 22-yard line. 16 seconds, there they go. Stearns.
Oh, wide open.
Wide open wide receiver, and he's there.
He might go.
That's Aiden Barnett, and he
He
trips.
falls.
Self-tackleization. That turf monster got him at about the 21-yard line.
Oh, that was their chance.
He was wide open, and he's hurt.
First and 10 for the Eagles.
And he may have hurt his
Twisted
ankle,
his ankle.
but he's up.
20-yard line.
He's up.
I saw it
on
when
his
he fell
feet,
down.
and he's back down.
He might
And
have.
I thought he just tripped, but he may have hurt his ankle, and he's back up again, and he's hobbling off the field. And he's
Oh, man, that
walking a
was
little bit
great
better.
play.
He may have just hurt his ankle a little bit. Glad he's okay, but yeah, he's down at the 20-yard line, but he had
And that'll
nothing
be the
but
final
green
play of the
grass
third quarter.
and
Our score, Diboll
Aiden
18,
Barnett, or
Rusk
excuse me,
13.
number 8, Michael Mosley
quarter.
is there. So that's the end of the third quarter. We got the fourth quarter coming up. It's getting to be a nail-biter here in Diboll. We're going to be right back as I'm having to yell over the music as the white person song comes on. We'll be right back.
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline. Don't go back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
It'll be first and 10 for
And that
the
was
Eagles
the
at the
white
Lumberjack
people anthem
19-yard line. Correction, 20
Here
yard
on
line.
NetSN.
We're having a
about
good
that.
time at halftime.
Oh, man.
Excuse me,
We're going
during
into
the
the
break.
fourth quarter, first down. And 10 and a handoff to Lane. He goes around to the left side, around the tackle.
Lane,
finds
touchdown!
a lane into the end zone. Touchdown.
They took the lead back.
Eagles.
Well, they never had the lead, but they got it. That's what I'm saying. Rusk can be a really, really good team. They have to stick to the discipline part, and that's what they just did right there.
I don't know what happened at halftime, what Sitton said.
Dball has stalled.
And I don't know what happened with Diboll. They went away from their game plan.
And just think, opening the half, they had a kickoff return for a touchdown.
Well, not almost all the way, but then they did have one after the touchdown. But now they find themselves in a precarious position. I mean, the game's not over yet. Let's not put them in the grave yet. We're going to have a 2-point conversion here. Stearns rolls out to the right side, throws back against the grain, and he's hit. And it looked like he was hit before the ball got there, but it doesn't matter.
That was actually picked off. That was actually picked off.
And we have a official timeout as the Diboll player is on the ground. And now he's back up, so we're okay, thank goodness.
Interception for Tyrese McMillan.
Not a bad way to start the fourth quarter, though, for Rusk as they go up. Now, am I wrong on the score? They have 19, I have 20, but I thought it was...
Yeah, it's 19-18.
Is it 19?
Yeah.
Okay. My math is hard.
Yeah, they didn't get the
okay. I apologize.
They wanted it.
So they're up by 1, but they got the lead. This is going to be going down to the wire.
And Whitman, I got to ask you, I asked you this earlier, how many close games did we have last year?
You and I doing games last year, I don't believe we had, just us, I don't believe we had any.
Wow.
I think we had all blowouts last year, or not blowouts, but all just very, very determined games by the fourth quarter. This is going to be depending on how the quarter goes, and it just started. There's only 11:53 left in the game, and that's a lot of time. So we'll see what happens in this ball game. And Gallen is going to kick it. He's going to do a little pooch kick, and that's one way.
Oh, what a catch.
That's one way to keep.
Not Colton Anderson, but Keevy Davis.
Keevy Davis is going to just catch it.
With a return for the Lumberjacks. It'll be 1st and 10 for Diboll.
Looks like me 2 years ago at Chapel Hill catching onside kicks. I think I caught about it like a good 5 or 6 of them on the season. So,
well, here we go again.
The lead, and they're down by 1. So your best case scenario, just run the ball. You got Latavian Forney in the backfield.
And a fumble in the backfield, and I think Russ got it.
They did.
Let's see, waiting on the official word.
Got it back.
But I believe Russ got it as Williams fumbled the snap and the handoff.
And Forney actually had it.
Waiting on the official call.
Oh, wow. They're going to
against the Eagles.
Oh, no.
Bring up 1st down and 5 for the Lumberjacks.
So it wouldn't matter either way as a penalty was called. I didn't see the flag thrown. It was on the other side of the field. And the coaches on Rusk's side are not happy. It's going to be 1st down and 5.
Seen that angry face before.
Yeah, that is not a good look. Throw to the outside, and it is almost picked off by Tumblin.
Wilson's pass.
That was a dangerous throw.
Incomplete.
So you're 3rd and 7. Well, excuse me, 3rd and 5 now.
2nd down and 5.
2nd down and 5, I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's an easy mistake to make.
I would send pressure if I'm Rusk.
And they're showing it, but I don't know if they will. I think they'll, and they're going to. They're going to bring it up the middle, and he's hit, and he's just going to make the 1st down.
Holland on the stop. Gain of 6 on the play.
1st down, Diboll.
Yardage for another Lumberjack.
Samari Gallion, or Galion, I think that's what they call it, Galion, as he was the runner for Diboll, runs up the middle, makes that run. That'll be a 1st down. in Rusk territory. So 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. There's a snap and a handoff.
Broken play.
And he breaks some tackles as that's Forney. And Forney is just weaving and winding his way through the defense.
Got every bit of it.
And he got he ran about 30 yards to only get 11 for that first down. He ran up, down, and all around for a first down. With 10:57 left, this Rusk defense better tighten up because Diball's gunning, and I told you, like you said as well, this game ain't over.
And you can't be complacent either if you're Rusk. You did take the lead
early in the
yeah, it's in jeopardy right now.
That's a handoff Forney again, and he is hit, but he drives a little more. And
Forney on the carry.
And with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left.
And Forney's helmet came off, and
official's timeout.
There's an official timeout.
Michael Moses is going to have to come in.
Gain of 2.
He's the next running back.
2nd down and 8.
And I will tell you, I just looked at it. Forney kind of got a little
he did.
A knee in the head and a kick in the head as they were getting. I don't think it was on purpose. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But
you got to protect your players. I mean,
but
we kind of saw a little bit of an example of that.
There's a lot of energy and stress on that field right now with a 2nd and 8 going. There's a handoff
Gallion
to the outside.
Gallion on the carry. And he's going to be brought down right at the 30-yard line.
That's Gallion.
It'll bring up 3rd down and 3.
So 3rd down and around 3 to go as they're at the 30-yard line. 9:41 left in the ball game as Diboll, who has led the entire game until this quarter, they're down by 1. And a handoff up the middle, and they're stalled. There's a flag on the play, and it comes in pretty late, and I believe it's going to be a holding territory. It's in the face mask.
It should be face mask.
And I believe it's going to be on Rusk, which is bad. That's going to give.
Tilly had a handful of a face mask.
Personal foul, face mask penalty against the Eagles. It'll be a 15-yard penalty, and it'll be 1st down for the Lumberjacks at the Eagle 15-yard line.
So not what Rusk needed to do nor wanted in this situation. And it'll be 1st down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Handoff, no. Play action fake.
He got it.
It's an interception in the end zone. And I can't tell who it is, but he's running back to the 20.
Go back.
He's at the 40, and he's taken down at the 42-yard line. And I can't tell who it is.
Nathan Barnett.
All right, Barnett.
Oh, what a play.
And he is taken down by Braden Wilson, the quarterback.
You know what? It's almost like he ran the route for him.
Yeah, and I don't see any flags, so that's going to stand. There's nothing that shot him on that one.
Can you believe?
And it was a beautiful play, but Barnett was just there. He did a great job. He did exactly what he was supposed to do as a defender. He turned back, looked over his shoulder, saw the ball, got into position, took the ball, and ran it back.
That's why I said he basically ran the route for the receiver. Can you believe Diboll?
And Diboll did a beautiful job offensively. It was just a bad pass. And so now with 9 minutes left, 9 minutes 4 seconds left in the game, just see what Rusk does here with a 1-point lead. Stearns on the carry, takes it around the tackle, follows a couple of his players and cuts up and gets about 3 yards on the play. And right now, if I'm Rusk, I stall and let that play clock run down until 5 seconds before I snap the ball every single time.
You do not want to underestimate Diboll. You don't want to give them the ball back either.
No, you want to get as much yardage as you can and take off as much time as you can.
Right, and especially after the first half, you really don't want to give them the ball because they have been awesome. But now, Rusk has the lead, so you have to run the ball. And I'd give it to Horn
Well, I don't know. Yeah, no, Horn's not out there. You have Lane and
Timeout, Rusk.
you have Lane and Taylor. Now Russ took a little bit too much time and was confused, and they're going to take a timeout, and we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back. You're watching a heck of a game here from Diboll on Net Us In. We'll be right back. Sorry we had to cut that short. That was a little bit shorter timeout than I wanted. So sorry about that.
Give it to Lane again.
And off to Lane. Lane trying to find a lane and gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Justin Sutton on the stop for the Lumberjacks. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down.
It'll bring up 3rd down and 7. And there's a handoff. And I believe that was, who was that? Barnett? Is that Aiden Barnett?
Yeah, I think so.
Lewis Arambula on the stop for the Lumberjacks.
Yeah, that was Aiden Barnett. He's gone down.
They're going to punt.
Barnett is on the
An
ground.
official's timeout for an injured player.
Wow.
He was limping. He tried to get
at his knee.
He tried to get to the sideline and he couldn't. He got about midfield, and he's going to hop over, and it looks like a cramp. So it looks like Rusk is going to give it back to Diboll, which is a dangerous position. Forney around the 30-yard line, going to go to about the 25-yard line, deep to return this punt.
I will say this, knowing Coach Sidden as well as I do, I'm shocked that he's not going for it. Honestly, I am shocked. I really am.
Here's the punt. 6:53 left in the ballgame, and Forney is going to catch it around the 15-yard line.
Oh, man.
And he's hit and gets past. Gets up to about the 31-yard line. That's where they'll put him.
And he's knocked out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
So it's 6 minutes, 45 seconds left in the ballgame. Diboll, down by 1, will take it at the 31-yard line deep in their own territory. And we got a neat little shot. I'm not near my cameraman to tell him, but the bands are have their lights on their cameras, and they're flashing them back and forth at each other. Kind of neat looking. Old school, they don't have lighters like used to back in the day.
It's a battle right now.
In on the field, you are correct. It's a battle.
Oh,
and
the
a fumble
ball is,
snap again, but a good job, but he's brought down. And I heard that hit from way up here.
I think that's why they call him Hunter, because he is.
Wow. That was Michael Mosley who got hit, and I heard the contact from here. That was good old-fashioned helmet-to-helmet right there. 6:12 and counting. We got 2nd down and 16, excuse me.
Oh, boy.
Wilson rolls out. He rushes up the middle, and he finds a receiver. A great play by Braden Wilson. Gets it to Davis. And a 1st down.
Number 11 on the reception
for Diboll.
Deal. And the ball will be marked at the 41-yard line, and that's enough yardage for another Lumberjack. 1st down.
I would keep running the ball. You're doing a very good job doing it and passing.
There's a handoff up the middle again. Excuse me, and he's brought down. That's number 10.
He'll be brought down at the 44-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play to bring up 2nd down 7.
2nd down and 7 to go with 5:15 left in the ball game. Rusk leads by 1. And again, Rusk has been behind the entire game until the start of the 4th quarter when they ran in a touchdown. There's a pass to the outside. It is caught, but he's swallowed up.
Oh, wow.
And that was Tyrese McMillan.
Bring up 3rd down and 5.
So 3rd and 5 with 4:40 left. Good job to keep him inside.
You have to get the first down because the way that Rusk was moving the ball, you don't know how many chances you have at getting the ball back.
Clock is still running. No sense of urgency really on Dball's side. Both teams have, or Dball has 3 timeouts left. Wilson
using his legs,
and he's stuffed.
He didn't get it.
Wilson on the
He's going to be 3 yards short.
And he's going to be, yeah, you're right. He's going to be 3 yards shy of the first down. But does that matter at this point, Christian?
I would go for it.
And it doesn't, I don't know. Wilson's coming to the sideline, but he's going to stay.
Excuse my offensive mind.
Yeah.
Because I'm an offensive guy.
Well, it's going to be 4th down and 3 to go.
And they're going to go.
They're at midfield, so you're kind of in that no man's land. And a timeout's going to be called by Diboll.
At this point, I think you need to. Man, Keith Whitman, what a game. What a game.
Yeah, very much so. I missed a Rusk timeout earlier, so we're going to call that one too. My bad. Yeah, it is a very good game. It's a very close game, and it's an exciting game. And speaking of games, what's the White House score?
Right now, it's still 13-0, and they have the ball.
So I'm going to do some checks on some other scores here while we're waiting. Let's see here. Any updates? Yeah. At halftime, Lindale leads Van 17-14. St. Augustine over Carlisle as 37-0.
Oh,
That's
man.
in this probably at halftime by now. Let's see. Henderson still over Jacksonville, but that was at halftime. That was a 21-0 score. Let's see. Westwood 35 over Timpson at 21 at halftime.
Gilmer and Kilgore 10-10 at halftime.
Wow. Paul Pewitt and Redwater 12-6.
Carthage 51-7.
I got a buddy
Liberty Ilo.
Got a buddy of mine works over at Redwater. Good luck to them. Mount Pleasant down 7-10 over Terrell. There's your play here. Wilson rolls to the outside.
He finds
a wide receiver open and a good play and first down. And the clock is still going to run, however.
At the Eagle 46-yard line.
Now this is what you did not want.
First down.
And they've told the clock to run, but the clock is not running. There it goes. So 3:30 left in the ball game.
Right now, South Oak Cliff is trailing Longview, which is a shocker, 27-17.
Wow. So first down and 10, they're in Rusk territory. Diboll gets it ready. There's a handoff to number 10. He goes to the outside, and he's tripped up. Great job by the defense.
Man.
As Gallion gets it.
Gain of 4. Bring him second.
Gains around 5. They're going to give him 4 on that one.
It's a great tackle.
That's number 11, Anderson, Colton Anderson on the stop. 2 minutes, 58 seconds. Both teams have 2 timeouts left in the ball game, and the clock is still running. Still no real sense of urgency. So 2nd down and 7. There's a handoff and hit from the backside. Great job. That's going to be a hit by number 44,
40 on the carry for the
Carter Holland. And he does not let them go anywhere. In fact, I think it was going to be a loss on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and 7. And 2:20 now left in the ball game. Diboll down by 1. They haven't had really any success with the field goal unit, so that I don't believe is going to be an option. 3rd down and 7. Wilson throws to the outside, has a receiver who fell down.
He caught
the ball, and they were both fighting for it. Fantastic catch.
Oh, man, Jaden Miller.
Wow, great job.
Which I'm surprised they haven't got the ball to him a little bit more.
Line of the Eagles, and that's enough yardage for another Lumberjack. First down.
So that's going to be a first down to the 30-yard line, but the clock is still running with a minute 55.
Have to get the ball in the end zone.
2 timeouts left for both teams still. Minute 48. Hand off to
40 on the carry for the Lumberjacks.
that was 40.
24-yard line.
So a good gain by 40. Gain of around 6.
You have to tighten up if you're Rusk here.
2nd and 4, minute 30.
Force them to beat you by a field goal.
Nothing deep. Nothing goes past you if you're a safety. He needs to be backing those guys. Keep everybody in front of you. Nothing goes past you. Keep everybody in front. Diboll needs to be looking short gains. Get out of bounds. Wilson with the run. He's pushed out of the pocket and he goes down for the first down. Stops the clock.
Wilson with the quarterback keeper.
Only for a little bit. Minute 6 left.
The 20.
First down. 20.
And that'll be enough yardage for another Lumberjack.
Going to be first down and 10 from the 18-yard line. Very exciting going on here in Diboll at Lumberjack Stadium. 57 seconds left. Down by one point. Wilson back. He keeps it.
His legs.
Goes up and gets hit, brought down.
Wilson on the quarterback keeper. And he's brought down inside the 15 at the 13.
Here he brings him down, and a timeout is going to be called by Diboll. Smart timeout.
Timeout, Rusk.
Excuse me. Sorry, that's going to be Rusk. My bad. I put it on the wrong one, but Rusk calls the timeout. 44 seconds left. We'll be right back.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Then on September the 15th this Sunday.
And we are back. Exciting game here. 44 seconds left in this ball game. If you're just joining us, where have you been? We're glad you're with us. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Check out all of our channels on X and our netsn.live channel. It's going to be second down and about 3 to go. Down by 1, Diboll has the ball. It's going to hand off. No, he keeps it. Wilson gets hit. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage, but gains about 2 on the play, so it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
He held on to it, though.
He did do a good job of holding on. It's going to be 33 seconds left on the clock. A field goal is something that Diboll has not done well all night long. In fact, they haven't made one at all. They tried one, well, they've tried a few, and it hadn't worked. 16 seconds.
They missed the
Wilson's back. Wilson with the feet, and he gets hit. He gets the first down, though, and the clock's going to go. Timeout is called by Diboll this time.
Keeper, and he's brought down at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and go for the Lumberjacks. Timeout, Diboll.
So Diboll calls that timeout. I'm going to put it in for Rusk.
That's a third and final timeout. So if you're Diboll here, just throw the ball out of bounds. Just make sure your receiver is in the vicinity.
No, that shouldn't be their third and final timeout.
Oh, wait, they
should be one each.
Okay.
Because Russ called the last one. I think the scoreboard operator did what I did. So don't mind what's on the board, what you see. There's one timeout for each team left, I believe. But don't do that for me either. I'm looking at the referee.
First down and goal for the Lumberjacks.
Here we go.
So first and goal from the 8-yard line. 10 seconds left in the ball game. Diboll down by 1. This is it. This is a big play. I believe they have one timeout left, but according to the scoreboard, I don't know. So we'll see. Wilson gets back. He throws into the end zone and is caught. Touchdown! Diboll! There is nothing on the field.
Down Lumberjack.
Is there a flag? Yes, there is a flag down in the end zone. Waiting on the call. No call yet. And we're waiting to hear back. So let's see what the guy says. Touchdown is in. It's going to be a dead ball foul. Pass inter, or excuse me. It's going to be a dead ball foul and sportsmanlike conduct. So the touchdown is going to count. Wow. Trying to get all this figured out now.
Wow.
(24-19) is the score. Here's the point after attempt.
Have an official's timeout.
And I think that Rusk wants to find out what the heck's going on. I think Coach Sitton wants to ask the referee what exactly happened, because it wasn't explained. Pardon me. I don't even know really what happened. But the touchdown was made a fantastic. I don't know who made that catch. I was too interested.
Oh man.
I think it was Forney. Here's the handoff. No, Wilson trying to find, and it's almost picked off, but the point after is no good. So 24-19.
Rusk 19.
Whew.
Man,
my blood pressure's up. That was a heck of a last play there with 5 seconds left. And Rusk is going to be just trying to figure this out. And man, Rusk fans are staying in their seats. Diboll fans are leaving their seats, and I don't know if they're leaving the field. They're not leaving the stadium because I'm looking out at the parking lot and nobody's there, so they're either ready to storm the field or the Raptures come and we're stuck. Which I don't think that's it. Looks like they're going down. Yeah, looks like they're going down to greet the team over at the
I don't
entrance
know.
over there.
They might storm this field.
It's a heck of a play to end this ball game, Christian, for Diboll.
Oh man,
Wow.
Gotta be hurting if you're Rusk right now.
Ooh. And Rusk has played a fantastic ball game. Both teams have. And I never want to take away from any team for the hard work that they put in for both. 24-19, 5 seconds left in the ball game here from Diboll, Texas at Lumberjack Stadium on the campus of Diboll High School. And here's the kickoff. It's going to be a little bit of a out of bounds.
Oh.
That's going to be a penalty.
Kick goes out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
Oh man, that wasn't smart.
Now, Rusk does not.
Penalty against the
Rusk
Lumberjacks.
has a kicker. That's going to back. You're going to make him kick it again. It's going to back him up. Or are they going to let him? They're going to count off them.
Going to be first and 10 Rusk at the Lumberjack 46.
So time for one last play for the Rusk Eagles.
24-19.
And they have the speed and the arm, but a prevent defense is what the Eagles or what the Lumberjacks are set up for that Hail Mary. Stearns back, and he is hit.
fumbled the ball.
And that's
Game
the ball
over.
game. No, he pops it up, and that's going to be the ball game.
Has run out.
And time is out. And the Diboll Lumberjacks have taken the win with a almost last second touchdown pass
Final score, Diboll
into the end zone. 24-19 is the score, as Rusk did a fantastic job to come back from losing to winning by 1 to now in the waning seconds of the ball game. Just a heartbreaking story.
A heartbreaking defeat. And this showed tonight in the second half. This shows that this Rusk team has potential for Diboll. They're 2-1.
Yeah.
So, they're 1-2.
1 and 2. Yeah.
You know, it's wow, what a game. We didn't have any close games last year.
Man, this is a heck of a game.
We finally get one.
Well, I tell you what, everybody, that's going to be it for us here in Diboll. We're going to pack everything up and head on home because we got a long drive ahead of us. But we thank you for watching. Why don't you head on over to, since you're on NetSN already, on our YouTube channel, head on over to some of our other games that we're broadcasting tonight and check those out, see how those are going. Go ahead and like and subscribe. That way you'll never miss a game. And go ahead and check out our app. And you can download those apps and check in on the scores that are around the East Texas area. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time for East Texas High School football. For Christian, Isaiah, my name is Keith. We'll see y'all next time. Have a great and fantastic weekend.